you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island.
What's up, chosen ones, and welcome back to Divine Time with Queen of Fatiti, my aunt. Much peace and blessings to all you lovely chosen ones. I want to thank all my new subscribers. Thank you and welcome to the team. Welcome to Divine Time, and I hope you find plenty of inspirational wisdom on the table. Hope you find everything you need to help you with your spiritual growth. Yes. And why are we talking about spiritual growth? Why are we talking about spiritual growth? Help you out with your spiritual growth, chosen ones. Because as you are starting your journey, if you just started, you just woke up, you just said, hey, boop, bop, bam, I'm here now, so let's go a little higher and see where it's going to go. So while you are waking up and you are having an evolution start, right? On your growth, on your grow up and your blow up, your team up, your spirit team stepping in, working with you, giving you some direction. By doing your evolution starts, when you leave your comfort zone, you know, when you leave that place where you're so comfortable to everything that you said, everybody agree with it, right? Your comfortable zone where if nobody didn't agree with what you said, then you kind of bow down a little bit and agree with what they said. So, you know, when you leave your comfort zone, that evolution starts when you leave that comfort zone, right? So when you done left being a people pleaser, when you left being agreeing with everything and everybody that you do not agree with, evolution started. It started the moment you made up in your mind, it's my turn, it's my time, it's my season. It started then. Leave me a comment in the box below if you are starting your evolution, where you rising up to the occasion, where you are being the best version of yourself, and you putting yourself on the front burner, not on the back burner anymore, but you're putting your needs first. You're not looking out for the middleman no more. Those days over with. You're not looking out for somebody that don't appreciate you. That was a comfort zone. Because they didn't appreciate you, right? But you kept giving and you kept doing. And you kept helping. Even though they didn't appreciate it. But they might have showed you some attention, right? And it left you in a zone, in a comfort zone, it's all right. Even when you wanted to do some studying. And maybe you took some great ideas to somebody, you know, that you talked to. And they made you feel like, well, I don't agree with the way you feel about it. And it changed your mindset. So you was afraid to come out of your comfort zone. Because you didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings. You didn't want to feel left out in the cold. You didn't want to feel like, you know, you didn't have a brain. So you just compromise to fit in. But see, once you left your comfort zone, once you step out of the box, once you realize that you have a voice to speak, once you realize that you have a mind that you can think for yourself, once you realize that you too can get and tap in tune with the higher power, you was able to birth and push yourself out of that old comfort zone. Except a man be born again, right? So when you came out of that old mindset of people pleasing, you was able to start your own evolution by leaving your comfort zone that brought you into growth. So while you are growing, while you are watering your seed of knowledge, while you are growing, while you're able to accept what somebody taught you that was not really giving you water to your seed. your prosperity wasn't growing in the right direction. You probably was getting a little a little breadcrumbs, but you wasn't getting the full meal. You wasn't getting the full message. But when you start pouring into yourself, doing your research, pouring into yourself, getting tapped with your higher self, pouring into yourself, loving yourself, pouring into self, value what you had to say, you started growing. Your wisdom came your light to your path. So with your knowledge and your wisdom, it gave you light, and it was more like your own comfort zone. You wasn't in that old comfort zone. You had stepped out of the box, and you start going into another direction, and you start letting your wisdom be your light, and you start growing, and then you start being abundant, not just by finances, thank the Most High for it, but you start growing and knowing how to love you. And by loving you and treating yourself as number one priority, coming out of that comfort zone, stop being a people pleaser. Chosen one, leave me a comment in the box below. Leave me a comment in the box below if this contains to you. Because leaving your comfort zone, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. You was comfortable being uncomfortable, being yourself. So while you was at first, when you start off, you was kind of uncomfortable when you was misunderstood, misjudged, misappreciated. You was getting comfortable in that. So out of everything that came against you, everything that tried to keep you as an underdog, didn't want you to be a king, didn't want you to be a queen, didn't want you to be a god, didn't want you to be a goddess, didn't want you to be a high priest, didn't want you to be a priest, didn't want you to be God-like. But once you got comfortable with being uncomfortable, you can grow. You can grow. Being in the shadows of other people's opinions didn't let your light shine. But now that you don't have to value other people's opinion above yours, you got out of your comfort zone and you learn to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So you learn how to be on your own. This Queen of TT, my aunt. Peace and blessing to all you loving chosen ones. Leave me a comment in the box below. If this resonated with you while you starting your journey and you just waking up being the best version of yourself and you are learning how to trust in yourself. It's good to get information from other people, and it's good to get points and views from other people. But it's also good to get a good give and take. It's good to get good feedback. So sometimes when you birthing information into other people, it's good for people to also birth back into you. A give and take, even in a relationship. But this is on growth, right? It's not on relationship. So stay tuned for the next video. And maybe we will be doing a video based on relationship. But right now, we're talking about growth. Spiritual growth. You taken to a higher level, going nowhere that no man has gone before. And that's in you, being the higher best version of yourself. Peace and blessings to you chosen ones. And I will check you on the next video.